And now, Minion Works presents Freelance Heroism.
Hey everybody, I'm Deese.
And I'm Rachel.
I just want to say thank you guys for coming to Freelance Heroism, the best podcast on the internet. Top #1 stars and check marks and bullets, whatever type of PowerPoint presentation schema you lean into. Before we get started on the podcast, I just want to say thank you to everyone out there who's donating, in particular the people at the producer tier who have made this show fan-fucking-tastic for everyone else out there. Let's all give them a round of applause. Rachel?
Yay!
So, do you want to tell us the list of our names?
I would love to. We would like to give a special thank you to Chris Deeds, Chris Sones, Christopher Hildebrand, Orient_Tiger, Ario Teabaggin, Breakmeister, Rebecca, and Mo Walker.
Thank you guys so much. We can't possibly make a show like this without you guys to help us. So Thank you for being part of the team. I saluted.
You did.
You can't see it. I really need to. You think after year 2, I'd understand that this is an audio format and start making hand gestures and showing things to the screen when we play. Which is very dumb.
My favorite thing that you do is when you listen to your microphone.
Oh my god, I've done that so many times. I've called myself out on it because I see myself. Okay, so I think this is how my brain works, right?
Mm-hmm.
My brain is like working at half speed at all times. The rest of my brain is looking for something to make fun of at all times. It's like a background process. It's just scanning the terrain, right? Now the problem is that until it happens, I don't see it, right? But when I can't hear something, I have one headphone in when we play, and I'll lean in and listen to the microphone with my other ear. I see myself do it and immediately call myself out on it. Like I'm another person, but it's me doing it, right? It's so stupid. No, but I've done it multiple times, and I think it's just the idea that this is like a sound rod, right? That I'm supposed to orient my conversation towards. And then all of a sudden it's like, I can't hear. And I put my ear up against it like a fucking idiot. Yeah, but as soon as I see the reflection on our video cam, right? As soon as I see myself do it, I'm like, idiot. I'm like, oh, it's me. Shit. I'm fair about it, though. I think I've called myself out on it 10 times at this point. I'm like, I'm going to need to stop doing that. It doesn't work the other way, though. I never take my headphone out of my ear and talk into it. Yeah, I swear to God, I think in my brain, the microphone stand is just it's like a sound wand. It controls the sound.
Right.
It's visibly right in front of my face while the headphone's in my ear, so I don't ever see that. This is where the sound goes.
Right.
And if the sound's giving me problems, I need to consult the sound oculum. Dearest sound orb. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know, I'm a big dumb idiot sometimes. It happens. Everyone's dumb from time to time. We all do things that are dumb.
Yeah.
Someone tried to shame me once for turning down the radio in a car when it was nighttime and I was looking for a turn. They were like, that's your vision, right? Why are you turning the sound down?
Because it sounds a distraction.
Bam. Thank you. Actually, it was proven recently. I've actually, as soon as I read that study, I went around telling people. I was like, fuck you. Remember that time 4 years ago when you called me out on this thing? Finally got scientists on it. They're backing me up. Oh, but the idea, though, is that less input means more focus, less distraction.
Right.
So I turn the radio down sometimes when it's dark. Also, that was before I had glasses and I couldn't see shit. Seriously. I think, have you always worn glasses?
Yeah, I wore them. I started wearing them, I think, in junior high. I think after college, I got LASIK, which was one of the most terrifying experiences of my life because you have to be conscious for it.
Nope.
And it was nice to have really good vision, but I honestly missed wearing glasses, and I felt like I looked better with glasses than without.
I mean, I think people look better in glasses. I would say 99% of the time people look better in glasses. Sometimes, no. Sometimes not. Like if you look like a turtle and you put glasses on, it amplifies your turtle, which is not good for people. So if you're like an old bald man, like you ever see Junior Soprano? You know the old Tony's uncle?
Yeah.
From The Sopranos?
Yeah.
As soon as he puts his glasses on, he looks ridiculous to me. Yeah, he's just like, I ain't never made it without biting. I'm like, yeah, I get it. I get it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, Lace, have you ever seen the movie Fire in the Sky?
No.
I think that's the title.
What is that about?
Aliens.
Okay.
It's creepy as fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, oh god. Normally, alien movies, I'm like, even when people are sort of afraid of aliens, I try to like keep an open mind because we might be perceiving their interactions incorrectly and then replying to it defensively. Like, I think that's a lot of alien interaction with humans in movies. So we just assume that we're the good guys all the time and that they're malevolent. I don't think that's always the case, though.
No.
But in this instance, they were quite bad.
Okay.
Like they were kidnapping people to do experiments on them.
Oh.
To like do research, like probes and shit. But the way they do it is they would take people and then they'd drug them and then they'd bring them to consciousness on a table, right?
Oh.
And they'd put this film, like a rubber, like a thin rubber, like a human condom, right? And they just push down over the table until they were like molded.
Oh, like if they sealed them in?
Yeah, like
oh my god, no.
Yeah, okay, hold on, no, it's worse.
No.
So they pull it down real tight, so it's like a human shape wrapped in. It's like what, like an Adri blanket, right? But super tight and made of like rubberized shit, so it like pulls tight on them. And then while this is happening, you could see them gasp for breath.
Oh god.
And they would like suck in.
No.
It was super terrifying, right? Okay, no, worse. It gets worse. Then they would take this digital, like mechanical scalpel, and it would come out above the head, and it would cut a circle in the eye, right? Then one of the aliens would scoop out this weird jelly shit, like in their hand, and smack it in their eye, and kind of rub it around. It's like I guess like a sterilization thing. And then they'd put these clamps on it that would hold the eyelid open.
Oh no.
Right? Like these metal clamps that would hold the bottom lid and top lid up and keep their eye open. And their eye would just look straight ahead, like almost like it was paralyzed, but they're still conscious. And then this little needle would slowly descend into the center of the eyeball. And there's like this real close up, right? I was a kid when I saw this, and I about fucking had freak out fever. Like I was just losing my shit for like a decade.
Oh my god.
Just dreaming about this alien attack. But this needle like pushes down on the eye, but it doesn't pierce it right away. It like pushes down the bulby flesh of the eyeball. And then the needle punctures and the eye goes and fills back up. Creepy as fuck. If you haven't seen that movie, look up, I think it's Fire in the Sky. I think that has to be it. I might need to look this up for a second. Just to check out Fire in the Sky eyeball scene. Yeah, it's fucking terrifying. Hold on. Fire in the Sky. Eyeball scene. Okay, yeah, that's the name of the movie. Oh, shouldn't have looked. That was on me. I'm a dummy. Yeah, that's that one scene in particular is so fucking terrifying. I don't know. I have no recollection of the rest of the movie, if it's good or bad. I have no idea. Because none of the rest of it made an impression on me. But holy shit, that eyeball scene. Oh my god. You can Google it. You can YouTube it right now. Type in Fire in the Sky and then the letter E. And eyeball scene will come up. And then watch that and have nightmares forever.
Oh god.
So
it's weird how like you can see a movie when you're young and it sticks with you for so long.
Yeah.
When I was really young, I saw Return of the Living Dead.
With the zombies?
Yeah. And it's not by George Romero, but the title kind of suggests that it's like a sequel to Night of the
Right.
Living Dead, but it's not. But like the scene with the tar man like gave me nightmares. Like I still will occasionally, like every few years, have a nightmare about the tar man.
Like the covered in sludge kind of?
Yeah, he's like he's like a zombie stored in a barrel, because in that movie universe there's not really a way to get rid of zombies. So the government just sort of like sealed them all up in barrels and then stored them in a warehouse.
Ugh.
And like the movie itself is so like bleak. Like I was way too young to see it, but I had no supervision about movies when I was a kid. Like that movie still creeps me out, even though like if you watch it I watched a review about it like a couple years ago, this really funny review about it.
Yeah.
And even though the review was really funny and it was like, oh, look at like these weird moments in the movie, like they showed the scene with the tar man and like
Yeah.
it just creeped me out all over again.
Yeah, some things are just like that. This is gonna sound like a weird departure, but there's this concept that exists. So it's not proven, and I'm always hokey about talking about this kind of stuff, about unproven science theory.
Mhm.
But there's a concept about mitochondrial memory. Have you ever heard anything about that?
Is that ancestral memory?
Yeah, it's sort of like ancestral memory, and like it's been on and off about whether it's real or whether it's fake or anything. But essentially, what they believe is that, or at least the theory goes. I want to preface that, not a scientific theory, a scientific preposition, right?
Mhm.
Like a hypothesis is that mitochondrial memory might be what is responsible for instinct in animals, right?
Oh.
And so they also say that because of that kind of concept, it might also be a baked in like an explanation, one of the factors that explains phobias and people's predisposition to be afraid of certain things like heights.
Mhm.
Your biological response to heights might be passed down from, I don't know, evolving in a land that had a lot of rocky cliffsides or whatever. And so you're, like I said, all theory.
Mhm.
But sometimes people are just freaked out by certain things and they don't know why.
Mhm.
And hey, maybe there's something to it, you know? Because there was this thing where people were talking about the iPhone. The new iPhone came out, it had 3 cameras on it.
Mhm.
It's called the fear of dots, fear of holes.
Oh, that I can't remember what that's called. That was like a big thing for a while.
Trypophobia.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so people don't know why, but like arranged circles in things, right? Like a mesh field of circles is very uncomfortable. Like if you zoom in on a strawberry or a hive of a bumblebee or something like that.
Uh-huh.
That vibe freaks people the fuck out.
Mhm.
And they don't know why. And I mean, who knows? Maybe it is like a hive thing. Maybe someone's great ancestors got attacked by bees. Oh, I like the idea of a caveman getting attacked by bees. That's very funny. I got that Prometheus and Bob
Oh,
caveman.
yeah.
Like getting attacked by bees. Very funny. But I mean, who knows what things freak people the fuck out, you know? But everyone's got something. Like even if you haven't experienced what it is yet. Have you ever been standing next to something like really big, like you're standing on the side of a road waiting for the light to turn or something like that, and then you look away for a second and you come back and there's like a massive bus or trash truck or something like that that like rolls past you, and it's just for a moment you get that kind of tank fear. If you're if Warhammer 40k player, you know what I'm talking about. You get this like whoa kind of vibe, right? Where it like there's a moment where you're like, holy shit, that's massive, right?
Mhm.
I don't know if everyone gets that, but it's one of those things that kind of like, holy shit, that's big,
Mhm.
you know? I don't know. I think everyone has one of those things, or
Yeah.
probably multiple of those things.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I'd be interested to see if there's if anyone's a scientist that listens to our podcast. I'm certain that you aren't scientists. But if you are, that'd be a cool thing to, message us about, let us know. And if you are a scientist, I'll read it on the next intro.
Oh. The most I know about ancestral memory is what I read from Clan of the Cave Bear. Have you read Clan of the Cave Bear?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I love Clan of the Cave Bear.
Okay.
Have you read its sequel?
Yeah, I have actually. Valley of the Horses.
I was way closer on my fake. I was gonna say Valley of the Moose King, but okay. Let's continue.
So, Clan of the Cave Bear is about a Homo sapien girl who this is back in
That's a great description, by the way. A Homo sapien girl.
She's alive during the brief time when the Venn diagram of modern humans and Neanderthals are both
overlapping.
And so her tribe gets killed, and so she ends up getting adopted by Neanderthals and raised by them, which sucks for her because
I'm the first person of my family to use fire.
But because of their how their vocal cords are sort of arranged, they can't really do complex speech.
Right.
And so the author basically says that the Neanderthals have ancestral memory, which is how they pass down how they do things to each other, rather than being able to verbally, explain we do this and we do that.
Language is a badass in comparison to
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that we try to reference frame everything as humans into our perceptible range, right? So when we send probes out into space, we include sound and vision and things like that, but we don't know that anything else in the entire universe outside of our planet has ears or eyes.
It's true.
Yeah, I mean, they could all literally be sentient floating crystals that communicate through fucking vibration.
Sound is vibration.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess you would have to perceive it as such, right? I guess if it was vibration in that sense, maybe they could understand sound, but.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen the movie? I think it's
maybe they sparkle at different. Maybe they turn their just sparkly bits towards the light.
Have you seen the movie Arrival?
Oh, I haven't, but I kind of have seen that movie before.
Oh, okay.
If that makes sense.
Okay.
Every sci-fi movie that gets popular, everyone thinks they're so clever. You know what I mean? Everyone thinks they're I am such a genius for thinking of this. I'm yeah, right. I haven't seen that in 5 episodes of Star Trek. But it's the one with the communication. They communicate in a different way, and so
yeah,
they say
get I think Amy Adams and Hawkeye to
clearly
to try to figure out how to rapport with these aliens.
Right. Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra. Darmok on the ocean, Jalad on the ocean. Tanagra. Right. I got you.
Right.
And if you don't get it, Shaka, where the walls fell. Temba, his eyes wide. Or his arms wide. Temba, his arms wide. What is it in winter? Tamark in winter, Wesley. I tweeted that and 4 people got it. And they really liked it. But nobody else on the internet got it. That's one of those nerd jokes that is so nerdy that 1% of any room full of nerds will get it. So you might think there's only 5 of you in there. You might be and then you just forget about it.
So not to change topics too suddenly, but
yeah,
I really want to talk about this. You've mentioned a couple times this Bloomin' Onion thing And now,
Right.
like, I can't stop thinking about it, so I really want you to finish.
Yeah. No, unfortunately, looking at my clock, we've run long on this, so we're gonna have to talk about it next week.
Oh.
Yep.
Well,
Sorry,
okay.
guys. The crispy golden brownness is coming, but not this week.
Well, in that case, I guess we will go to episode 92, Holy Armor.
Haha. Okay, so the last game ended with a fucking plate glass bowl over top of a letter that I was opening with tweezers underneath.
Oh, that's right. That
There were
letter.
kids gathered around, and yeah, Rachel, you were down there too, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Because that letter was found on my bed,
Right.
and it looked like it had been from you, and it obviously wasn't.
Well, it was
Well,
just not the me,
yeah,
the other me, the white-haired me.
that's right.
Alrighty. So there we are in the lab. The glass over the letter. The letter sealed professionally.
Then all the kids explode.
As the pair of metal tongs reach out of the glass to open the letter and break the bondage that seals the two pieces of paper together.
He's talking very sexually, and he said
It's
bondage. Take that, Rachel.
Yeah, oh boy, yeah.
Rachel, if you could clip that part out.
Start the midnights here for you Patreons. 9 to 5. So,
Wow.
as the seal breaks, the music changes slightly as you open the seal of the letter, and you don't see anything come out, but you get a distinct smell that immediately hits the air.
Oh man, it got out from under the glass. No,
What is it? Well, I'm not there. I don't care what it smells like.
you don't hear what it smells like.
I don't care what
Oh,
it smells
okay. I thought
like.
you
I'm
said-
not there, am I?
No,
No.
you can't
No.
be in here because you're a werewolf.
That's right.
So, you remember the smell from one of your early professional days. Another one of your old favorite methods of execution.
And my understanding of it would be that it does.
The kids will be affected first just because of how small their constitutions are and how
Right.
young they are.
Right.
Adri next. Though it might be slowed by her giant forehead.
Yeah,
Hey,
a lot of extra blood.
I feel like my constitution is probably better than Kavir's. So
Probably.
But boils will start on the skin before they start convulsing.
Okay.
But you have about 6 hours.
Okay. Well, who's the smallest kid?
Mr. Jake, who's the smallest kid?
Let me see here. Hang on.
Oh my God, he's got blueprints.
Yes,
I
he
do.
does. It'd be hardly
Burkhelm.
Mikey. Oh, which one?
Burkhelm would be the smallest. He's only 4.
Burkhelm.
Although Seraphina's pretty small. She's 6.
I'm gonna look at
But Burkhelm would be the smallest.
I'm gonna look at Burkhelm. I'm gonna be like, kid, I want you to know that your sacrifice won't be in vain.
oh no.
Well, I mean, it is in vain. It's in your veins now, but it won't go without. Like, observing your death will help us prevent 30 to 40% of the others.
What?
He's 4. He has no idea what you're saying to him.
I'm not saying it to him. I'm saying it for the rest of them to hear.
Is
Yeah, well, so the oldest one is Stout at 12. Oh wait, Gertrude would know what you're talking about. She's 14.
Has
Stout
he
and
been-
Gertrude are probably the only ones old enough to understand what you're saying.
has he been poisoned?
Maybe Earhart too.
Yeah.
He's 11.
All
Okay.
of you have.
Then I will start casting protection from poison.
Protection from poison? He's still gonna have to roll to save, right?
No, if you're already poisoned, then when I cast it on you, the poison is neutralized.
Oh, right. How many of those you have
How many
prepared?
times can you cast that?
Let's see. This is a 2nd level spell.
6 hours. Faster for the kids that are tiny.
Can I cast it at higher spell slots? Because I only have 3 2nd level spell slots.
I don't see why not.
Okay. So how many kids are here?
Too many.
Jake, how many do you have in your cabin?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9, including Gertrude.
Oh my god.
Got to be some empty bunks.
Now, keep in mind she is 14 and she is a werewolf, so I think she would be fairly resistant based on that.
Do I
But
just get, like,
Burkhelm's probably gonna die.
No, I'll cast protection from poison and it'll neutralize it.
On how many?
I'll
They got 6 hours, Rachel.
use a
what about
bunch
you?
of spell slots. Oh
What
my
about
God.
me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know a priest. I'm good.
All right, and then
Oh
I'll
my
also
God.
cast it on myself.
Oh yeah, fuck you before the kids, right?
No, I'm casting it on myself after I cast it on the kids.
But you can't cast it on all the kids, can you?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
9
I
kids
can.
there.
Yeah, I'll use
All
my
right.
3 second-level spell slots, my 3 third-level spell slots, my 3 fourth-level spell slots, and 1 of my 5th-level spell slots for myself.
Okay,
That
so
covers
then
it.
fuck me.
Stop
I'm dead.
arguing with me. I know how my spell slots work.
Well, I'm dead.
That works. Well, you know a priest.
That's true.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to make her feel bad.
You know what? If I wanted to wipe Adria out of spells, I just had to poison a bunch of kids,
It's super easy when you think about it.
right?
Kids are easy
This
to
would be the
poison.
perfect time for Straw to show up.
Oh no. I would like to. Oh, God, I was gonna cast.
And that's just the ones we know about. There's lots of other kids.
I was gonna cast Death Ward on myself.
You're just doing a daily thing about Death Ward now, aren't you?
I am now. Yeah, getting back into that habit.
I'm sorry, I let you think Ravenloft was any safer.
Well, since
I
we're
failed
already
to his DM. Not bad.
since we're already poisoned, I'm gonna open up the glass and I'm just gonna read what was inside. The letter.
Okay, all right.
The Elvish word for bitch.
Ooh.
Weird. Actually, I don't know what that means. So
Actually, you probably think it's a battle cry.
Yeah. It says huzzah. This lady is a total huzzah. Okay, I'm gonna kind of look around the room and I'm like, okay, well you guys are fine. I need to make a stop before I start coughing up blood. I'll be back in a moment.
All right.
I'm gonna walk at a gingerly pace. Like I'm just gonna mosey my way on down to so what's his name? The guy I like.
Lucian?
Lucian. I cannot remember anyone's name.
Lucian's outside with a bottle on.
Hey,
Hey,
I've been poisoned and I'm pretty certain my skin's going to melt.
sit down. Share some wine with me.
Right on.
Hands you the bottle. Puts a hand on you. Casts. Yeah, I had to clear out the church, and now they're going through the whole stockpiles because some crazy chick put yellow ribbons on half the stuff.
She likes to do that.
I don't envy your kind of life anymore. When you first arrived, I envied the professionalness.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, I did until I met her. Or until the town met her. Even the evil, you couldn't scare it. But her? That ain't right.
No, she's interesting for sure. But it seems like for the time being, I guess most of us are going to be okay.
Why? She has a new target she's fixated on?
Oh yeah.
Who
Yeah.
pissed her off more than you?
I would think, just through the history of my life and knowing her, it would be probably Adri who's the target. Not a fan of me having friendship
She's
with
jealous.
You'd think she wouldn't be, because she just got a copy of me.
and also just look at Adri.
Right, that too.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant, but I meant that she had a copy. But now that you say it, yeah, totally, that makes sense too.
Yeah, her Christmas way higher.
Zang from the drunk priest.
I haven't even seen her.
Yeah, well, count your blessings.
I am. Brent, I probably won't survive this one.
Well,
Speaking of which, I got a letter from Bluggard for you from the Barovia town.
does it say it's a hot day?
No, it I have no idea what it says. Here, you can open it.
Ugh. I'm gonna look at it. Turn it around. I'm like, I'm having a bad day with the mail today.
Do you want me to open it? Mail can't be bad twice in one day.
It's been bad 3 times already. Twice. 3 times. I can't. It's hard to keep count. No, I got it.
All right.
I'm gonna quit bothering with the protection racket that I have. Like apparently, and dust and spores and clouds. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna take a good 20 paces from him, open the letter, facing outward, so a fireball flies out of it. It'll go up to the sky.
It's actually from Blizzard.
Oh, this is good news. I haven't even read it yet. All right, what's it say?
It reads, odd thing happened the other day in the mist and the gates.
What happened? Oh, I can't ask the questions to the note, huh? I literally am doing the thing I made fun of Ragnar for doing. And that, remember that first set of comics?
Yeah.
I literally am asking questions. Without Ragnar here, I'm taking on his mindset to try to balance things out.
It reads,
I just asked a question to a letter. I'm so fucking stupid.
It reads 3 adventures came out of the mist.
What's
3
it?
new ones.
What did it say?
3 new adventures that came out of the mist.
Interesting.
One was some dark skin. In our world, we call them drow. Female.
Right. 3.
Another one, some crazy white-haired girl. It lists half elf or way too much makeup.
Okay.
She skipped through town in the middle of the night.
Skips through town.
It says she sat there, got all giddy when she saw the lights from the castle and the green light out of the graveyard, and kept going out of town. Third one was a cloaked man. We think he was a man, but we can't tell. He was cloaked, but he was bigger than the other 2 and meaner. Ripped a guy's arm off at the edge of town and beat him to death with it. Kept walking.
Well, that seems familiar.
Hope you don't run into those 3, so good luck. Blur.
That sounds familiar. Ripped a dude's arm off?
Yeah, that is weirdly familiar.
Yep.
Maybe we should go talk to Blizzard. I'm going to head back to... I'm going to, I guess, wave farewell to Lucian and say it's something I got to take care of.
Yeah, do your thing.
Okay.
We're just going to be here in Vallaki, doing what we always do.
Almost dying?
Surviving.
That's another way to say that. That's the difference between me and him. He's very positive. Especially when you test him for poison. It comes up very positive. Okay. I'm going to look around the rooftops. Am I seeing any new?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm going to, I guess, head back to the lab. I'm going to mosey in like nothing happened.
All right. Serena looks at you. Puts a flower in your...
I swear to
jacket.
God, if we are not done with this by now.
She's like, now I understand why you're grumpy.
Yeah, I don't think you do all the way. Why don't you go stand in front of a mirror for 20 minutes and then you fully understand why I'm grumpy.
Well, if I had an ex like her, I'd be grumpy too.
Who told you? I'm just going to walk past her.
Walls have ears.
You know what? In Barovia, I'm sure the walls have ears. I'm walking past Chunikote, right? As I go towards the house, he's outside. I'm like, hey, you want to go check on Esmeralda and maybe check on some of the horses? I'm assuming we're going to need them relatively shortly.
Okay.
This has been a bad day, Chunikote.
All right. Well, you want to fill me in?
Yeah, okay, so all the kids downstairs almost died a second ago. But they're not dead now. They're better now.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah. You'll be happy to know all that mushroom research really paid off. Saved their lives.
Told you so.
I was lying. They were going to die whether or not they knew a lot about mushrooms or not.
I doubt that.
Yeah, the knowledge of mushrooms is going to save them.
Yeah, I could have.
Anyway,
Oh.
apparently we've got some new visitors. One of them has a frightening new MO. I'm going to hand him the letter from Bluggard.
Okay.
Check it out. I'm going to go get things ready.
It tells you what you heard.
Yeah.
Read earlier.
Okay.
The female drow, the one who skips in the middle of the night, and the one who rips arms off.
Not a pleasant group, I'd say. All right, well, I am going to go check on the horses and check on Esmeralda. Is everyone okay as far as I can tell?
As you go check on the horses seem good. Everything's fine there. Esmeralda's, she's doing good, cussing up a storm. Getting her leg, she has her leg reattached, redressed up, all nice again.
Okay.
Loading, getting her weapons set, checking her spells. Mr. Chunicote, how are you this evening?
Well, I'm doing all right. I was set to check on you, make sure you were as well. We're doing as well. It's fine.
I take it the rest of the town's not doing too hot?
Oh, I'm not quite sure what's going on. Kavir brought more trouble to the doorstep, apparently.
What is up with that man and bringing trouble?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. He means well. I truly believe he does. But there are times.
You didn't think a man with that many gray hairs would get in that much trouble.
One would think by his age he would have grown some wisdom with that gray hair, but apparently he's not.
Fuck you guys. I mean,
it really is a shame.
I believe there's a hashtag line here. You're not there.
hashtag
my people respect our elders because of their wisdom, but I fear Kavir would have problems with that. He would not. My elders would cry.
Just get it out of your fucking system before I get back.
They would cry. But as I said, he does mean well.
Oh, I know he does. He has to. There's no way that sword would have tied to him so tightly if he didn't at least have something good in his soul.
Yes, that's a spirit-bound weapon if I've ever seen one.
Tales of Sergei he was a true knight. At least that's the writings we found.
And now he's a true day.
Yeah, I do. The weapon does seem to have a very pure spirit attached to it.
Boy, you guys are going to be bummed.
No worries. I'll keep an eye on the town for you if you guys need me to while you guys do your thing.
It would be greatly appreciated.
Plus, I could do something about some of these defenses in here. Holy crap, this place gets destroyed.
I fear you're correct.
Plus, I hear there's a house that had like a demon thing in the bottom of it, and I'm definitely wanting to check that place out.
Yes, I would recommend that as well.
And I hear you guys have a little necromancer in town.
I believe you're speaking of young Victor.
That'd be the one. The one we brought back from the village that you guys have been keeping tied up?
Yes, again, I think there's some good in the boy somewhere. Just has to be beat out of him, I think. He seems to take to Adri fairly well.
She kind of has that thing where she, seems like she collects evil things and tries to make the best out of them.
Yes, she is into redemption.
So what's up with the whole slave thing then?
I'm not quite clear on that myself. I'm really not.
I mean, I was there, and I'm not even clear on it.
Well, that makes two of us, dear. I'm worried about taking care of the children.
She nods.
The children are the future of the tribe, and for the tribe, therefore, to keep the tribe going, we must tend to its future.
You'd make a good Vistani.
I'll take that as a compliment.
It was meant that way.
I appreciate that.
Though you'd probably fit in with the older generation, not these younger ones that side with Strahd. You'd fit with the older ones like the Lady Eva and others.
Well, we have met Madame Eva. I believe she has great wisdom and knowledge, and she is true to the old ways. But young ones sometimes are very hot-headed as well. I have a brother who is like that.
Yeah. I'm only half Vistani, but I've seen what they do. The younger ones do.
Yes. It's a shame that they turn their back on their ways.
We'll see how long they last.
Well, probably won't last very long. It's a shame, but most younger generations, as I've seen, they do tend to do that. I can remember my grandmother telling me stories of her youth, and it seems that it's a time for exploring and testing one's boundaries and whatnot.
There was I think Madame Eva's granddaughter tried that. She ended up getting cursed or something. I can't remember the tale of that. But I did hear that story a while back.
Oh, it's a terrible shame.
Something about a manor. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
She nods and slides her rapier in the sheath, and want to go walk around town and see how things are moving.
Very well. I'll check back with you later to get a report then.
Sounds good.
All right. Fairly well.
She nods. I hear there's a priest that drinks wine. That'll be interesting.
Yes. Father Lucian.
I'll start there. She walks that way.
Drunk.
All right, Adrian, what are you doing? You've been quiet this whole time.
I would have cast Protection of Poison on all the kids
Right.
and myself. I don't have a lot of spell slots left now. I have 1 5th level and 4 1st level spell slots.
All right.
I have Ludo's sword. I would like to put that on my belt on, I guess, like the opposite side of where I have my mother's sword.
Okay.
So I want to make sure I have both of them. And then I wanted to go to Nick and Nax.
All right.
Okay. Are they
On
there?
your way to Nick and Nax,
Oh, no.
a young lad comes walking up to you.
I'm in danger.
Hi, miss. I'm here for FFL Society. 1 gold a day.
FFL?
Fiends for life. Help a warlock find
Oh
his
my
patron.
No.
Bravo. Bravo.
Like, did Victor pay you to say that to me?
Yes.
I knew it.
Just 1 gold a day can aid several young.
FFL was freakish forehead blank. I'm here for FFL. We were hoping to,
Oh my God.
put like a window in the front of that thing so we could get some
Oh my God.
sunlight through.
Oh my God. That's terrible.
You know what? Shouldn't
Still not better to do on a Saturday night there, Rachel, huh?
you shouldn't joke about stuff like that, kid. And
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just gonna shake my head at him and continue on my way.
I like her first reaction was, "I'm in danger."
I thought it was gonna be like, I don't know, like a fungus bomb or something, and then I would immediately
so
die.
awesome. Oh.
Do I make it to Nick and Nax without any more warlock propaganda?
Yes.
Okay, great. Are they there?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi guys. Are you guys busy?
Hey, Adri.
Hey. Do you guys have time to do like a quick thing for me?
You didn't put holes in the armor again, did you?
Did I?
Yeah.
Just a couple. Actually, 2 quick things for me. Now that you mention it. 2 quick
My
things.
faces sink.
So I need
What is up with you getting holes in the? I mean, how do you get holes in the armor? I mean, people hit people with swords.
it wasn't
How are you
a
getting?
sword.
What was it?
It was like a gun. It was a gun.
What's a gun?
It was like, instead of shooting arrows, it shoots like metal pellets at a very fast speed.
Do you have one?
I don't have one, no.
Do you know who does?
Yeah.
Can we see one?
We're kind of busy right now because people are being poisoned.
So are we. And
Are
you want
you-
us to do something quick?
I don't have
No,
anything.
they look at the ground. They're playing like tic-tac-toe on the ground with a stick.
So first I need you to
We're in
fix
the middle of something very important. X to cross. X to
So-
block.
All right, so I need you to fix these holes in my armor. Also, I'm going to take out the 2 broken pieces of the dove that I got off the warlock when I killed him on our way to the Amber Temple.
All right.
And I'm gonna say I would like you to make like necklaces out of these, so that way like you can still like join the parts. It's like friendship
is-
necklace.
They hold it up. This is bone.
Yeah. Do you know what kind of bone? I don't know either.
They look at each other. All right. I guess we can like make a small chain or something for them.
Yeah, that would be great.
All right. Cost you 1 pistol.
I don't have a pistol.
Can you at least let us borrow one for a week?
For a week. I can ask.
We just want to see how it works.
It's not mine. I can ask. But
Alright,
I'm
then
kind
ask.
of like okay, then I will. But I need
They're
these done
smiling.
now.
They walk in like shop. How long until you leave again?
I don't know. Probably soon, because we leave a lot. But also, like
They're both like nodding
I'm
with more holes.
Well, like also, like there's a lot of things going on right now. I'm pretty sure I have like someone who wants to kill me. I'm not really sure why, but these are really important things that I need.
The two gnomes look at each other. I don't know. Maybe you just you damage people's life's work and just put holes in it and wonder why people want to kill you.
It's armor. It's gonna get damaged.
Checks out. It checks
That's
out.
what it's for.
They take the armor in the back and they start working on it.
Okay.
One starts working on the armor, the other starts working on the necklaces.
All right. I guess I will awkwardly sit in the lobby.
In the lobby. Yep, they do all their blacksmithing at a dental office.
Yeah.
They've got 3-month-old magazines there. I think there's a National Geographic.
Okay.
It's highlights for kids and
Highlights for kids, Golf Digest,
yeah.
There's a
Reader's Digest.
barrel of what appears could be blades eventually, a bucket of coal,
GBQ. It's a Gnome Blacksmith Quarterly.
couple barrel or
Better
couple barrels
Gnomes
of
and
water.
Gardens.
Better gnomes and gardens.
Different gnome hats.
Okay.
No red caps though, but they got
Yeah.
different color gnome hats.
Oh, okay. Is this a quick repair job, or do I?
That's quick.
Okay.
They're literally just hammering some metal and
You made that armor gross immediately. It took no time. That shit was really fancy, nice metal, and now it's all patch paneled and fucking weird.
I can't help that I got shot a bunch of times.
It's like an Oxford professor's elbow.
I'll get it fixed when we're not like actively. People are actively trying to murder us.
so they come out and hand you your new armor, or not new armor, but your repaired armor.
Patch
Damn
now.
sure not new armor.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was once a work of Elven Masterful.
Well, when I have more time, you guys can make it look nice again.
We'd have to start all over.
All
a whole new
over?
piece.
What? No, you just fix the patchy parts.
They shake their heads. It'll take away the strength.
Well,
You know what? We'll start working on one.
no, you just fix the patchy parts. I'm gonna incite them.
Yeah, I don't.
Get my
Also,
drink.
maybe do a knowledge like fucking craft.
Yeah,
Is that a
Fix
thing?
the patchy parts. Yeah.
fix the patchy
What
parts.
is that? What would that be?
Oh,
I'd say intelligence.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
rude. Fine. Intelligence.
She's gonna be really loud if she succeeds this. What?
16. I rolled
Hold
a
it.
15.
Ooh, You incite, or no, you know your way around your armor.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to go around it. You just go right through it. I know your way through your armor.
The gaping hole right here.
Those holes are made for itching. Like you just put your finger through it and scratch your
Yeah, every time you break something, you always want to scratch inside the cast, and Adrian just gets holes poked in the armor so she can scratch them.
Yep. Maybe you
Yeah,
should buy
that's
some-
why I got shot on purpose, so I could like scratch my arm.
I'm just saying.
Ridiculous.
I mean, you do have one intelligence.
Burn
I don't have a 1 intelligence.
1 bonus.
Full bonus.
I have a +1 to my intelligence.
So is that 12 or 13?
It's an 11. I have a cloak of protection that gives me a +1 to all my stats.
Wow.
Boy, oh boy.
Baller! Big Pimpin'.
She got a 45 on her SATs. He's like, damn it, DRIE. Fuck.
All right.
So I get my armor and my cool new
Necklaces.
friendship necklaces.
Yep.
Excellent.
Adria tuned herself to it and it immediately became holy armor.
Oh, that's
All right.
bad, man. That's bad.
Next, I would
Even
like-
for you, that's bad, Dees. Holy armor. Oh.
next, I would like to go find Brendan.
All right, cool. You find Brendan.
Where is Brendan?
Brendan is out scrubbing somebody else's bathroom
Oh, Brendan.
outside the Blue Water Inn.
Okay.
The
You hear a
brown water
voice.
in when he's done with it.
You hear a voice speaking over him as he cleans. It's a child's voice, but sounding deeper because he's forcing it deeper on a deeper octave.
Uh-huh.
The blood pack has commanded you.
Fucking Victor.
It is Victor.
Use your fingernails.
Oh my
Every now and then, that kid amuses me.
I'm gonna walk up behind Victor and just very heavily put my hand on his shoulder.
And the Lord cometh.
Hey guys, what's going on?
I followed the blood pact orders, Brendan shouts.
Well, that's great news. There's actually new blood pact orders for you, Brendan.
Victor begins trying to run away.
I'm like tightening my grip on Victor's shoulder. I'm very strong, as a reminder.
I
So-
remember, so does every door in Barovia.
So do your itchy finger holes.
Smash.
So,
Ducky
Brendan,
smash.
there is new blood pact orders. The first one is that you're going to thoroughly wash yourself.
Thank you, Lady Darkness.
But only use your fingernails.
The next one is that you are going to make sure that you have protection from poison prepared, as well as purify food and drink.
I shall not question the Lady Darkness's orders. They come from the true master.
That's what they say.
Victor looks up. Really?
That's what they say, Victor.
Who's
He
they?
just rolls his eye.
It's a general term. Brendan's
Victor's like-
saying it.
I heard the Godslayer. I heard the Godslayer say he was displeased with his cleaning efforts. That he needed to double them.
Well, Victor is my Victor. Well, Victor, Brendan is my blood vassal. He's not the Godslayer's blood vassal. So,
Blood vassal. She's just using it like daily now. It's like a
Yeah.
term that's locked in.
Victor's like, he looks up at you with a tear in his eye. I'm so proud of you. You come to the dark side.
stop. Like shaking my head at Victor.
I think we really have evil, Adrian. We did kill the wrong one, didn't we? I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, y'all had to kill the one on the unicorn.
That's right. That's why this Adri was so excited to have a shadow steed.
Mm-hmm.
Also, detect poison and disease. That is also another order that you now have.
Master.
And you are going to be on alert for any hints of poison because they do not God, what's his god's name again?
Hold on.
Dark magic shadow
The
murder.
is it the Lawbringer?
Yes, the Lawbringer.
Okay, because they are. It is from the enemy of the Lawbringer, and we are not going to allow that kind of crap in our town.
The law and order bringer. Gung gung.
The enemies of the Lawbringer will perish at our hands, lady. We will make them suffer.
Right,
The
mostly.
lawbringer and Detective Stabler.
So I want you to be on alert for signs of poison.
Understood.
Good.
Oh, where is the area I can wash?
We're outside the Blue Water Inn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they have like washrooms in there, right?
Mhm.
Great. All right. I'm gonna
Victor's like,
grab.
there's water right next to you by 2 feet over.
Don't, Victor. All right. I'm gonna grab a part of Brendan's robe that is not covered in poop, and
All right.
we're gonna go find a washroom in the Blue Water Inn.
All right.
Finish him. Fecality.
You guys walk in, and where Raven like takes one look at you. Yeah, Erwin takes one look at you.
Mm-hmm.
He's not welcome here.
He needs to be cleaned.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That I got patrons that are gonna throw up if they see this guy.
We're going to your washroom right now.
You don't have
If it-
patrons. They're all dead in the street.
Shut up, Kavir. If it wasn't,
There's like 6 town guards, 3 people own businesses that we haven't seen in a month. Sounds
if
empty.
it wasn't you, I'd say no.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Victor's not allowed in it anymore.
What did Victor do?
I'm missing a case of wine, and that was the last little guy in here before the case went missing.
Victor.
He said it was confiscated for Kavir because Kavir couldn't trust his wine collection.
That could very well be true.
Well, I'm gonna incite Victor as soon as I'm done with Brendan. Come on, Brendan. I'm gonna
All right.
pull him to a washroom, and then I'm gonna pull him into the washroom and be like, "Wash yourself," and then I'm gonna shut the door and leave.
All right.
Use your thumbnails.
No. And then I'm gonna go find Victor.
He is bolting back for the house.
Okay, well, I have dash cunning action dash.
To catch a child.
The minute you pass him, he's like, he stops, his mouth drops open.
You stole a case of wine?
This shit ain't fair no more.
I'm gonna incite you so hard. Oh my god, you are dead with this insight roll, kid. 30. You stole a case of wine.
I'm gonna incite you. Oh my god!
Yeah,
Why did you steal a case of wine?
because we can't trust you in the wine back of the house.
You are not. You can't drink wine.
It's
You're
not
like,
for me. Kavir's happier when he's on wine. Trust me.
When he's on wine, how am I doing this wine impression? Am I drinking a glass of it, or am I freebasing it? On wine? This kid is
Oh,
such a nerd. This kid doesn't
is he telling the truth with my 30 insight?
He's snorting the wine.
Of course, I
That's
stole it. I didn't have permission from Kavir to grab it, but he's
Mhm.
better this way, and now we have wine in the house for you guys. Plus,
Checks
who's he
out.
going to sell it to? Half the town's dead.
That checks out too. This kid is sharp. I liked him. I knew I liked him.
He puts his hat on and pulls it down.
Okay.
That's cool.
We're paying for the wine.
We?
I'm gonna grab him by the
We
shoulder.
can pay for it.
I'm gonna grab him by the shoulder and go back to the Blue Water Inn.
All right.
How much was the wine that Victor stole?
3 silver a bottle.
You stole a case of it?
Mm-hmm.
How many
12 bottles.
is that? Okay. All right. Look at Victor. Like, do you have any?
He looked at you. Pulls out his empty pockets.
I'm gonna give them 10 gold. Say, I'm sorry. If you catch Victor doing anything bad like this again, please let me know immediately.
He nods. You guys gonna be in town to catch him next time?
Let me know as soon as I get back.
Really down to Victor. Victor's like, my skeleton saved your ass.
Victor,
And he walks out.
language!
He reaches his boot and hands you a silver.
I'm gonna walk back to the manor with Victor.
Technically, the contract said we. You said that we would go pay, and
Yeah.
yeah, so
Okay.
we did.
Right. Good job with the technicality. Are you okay?
No.
No?
You know how long I was in that castle?
A long time. I'm sorry.
That's cool. Your dad has cool stories.
Yeah. That's good.
He is such a lovesick puppy. Oh my god, if I hear one more love song, I'm gonna rip my ears off.
That's sweet though that he still carries a torch for my mom after.
He kind of just looks at you like a
It was
drained,
so
like
long.
12-year-old, just like, I am so sick of this shit.
Well, keep an eye out for this lady, this crazy lady running around.
Yeah, she's the one who got me out.
Oh. She didn't hurt you?
No,
Okay.
the hat.
Oh. Okay. Well.
I wasn't gonna say I was closer to you than him, but
Mm-hmm.
she really don't like you.
Hey, fuck you, kid. Jesus Christ. I mean,
The
I'm
kid
not
said
here.
nothing bad. He didn't say anything bad about you at all.
I'm closer to her than I am to you. Fucker, give me that hat.
I don't know why. I haven't even met her.
But she knows him,
Well, so does a lot of people.
not like her.
Well, few of them know me like her. You know, I get around.
All this is going over Adri's head. This is not.
Well, it's halfway over Victor's head too. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about halfway.
That's true. Yeah.
I like how we're talking about something going over Adri's head. I'm like, that must be way up there.
Well, I'm glad that you're okay, and I'm sorry that we still have to keep you under observation.
He shrugs. Can I get my spell book back now?
Let's talk to Kavir about that.
All right. He kind of just sighs.
But
So when do you get so fast?
Kavir taught me how to run faster.
I'm starting to think she might have a reason to hunt you.
I don't understand.
Zang.
He didn't teach me how to run like that, and I have a hat.
In all fairness, if I could find one that would fit her.
I don't know.
We just use the top of a circus tent.
I don't. He taught me some other stuff. I feel like our training has been going really well. There's always some more stuff I want to learn.
Like how not to give away plans immediately. How not to reverse interrogate a person.
Oh, okay.
First you tie him to a chair, and then you tell him everything you know.
I didn't tell him your secret.
Thank you.
Man, I really
Feel
got to
like-
check Adri's stuff.
I feel like she might. She left a note in my room though, so she might know about it.
I hope she goes through.
Mm. I don't know.
She scares the shit out of me.
Victor.
Reaches in his shield, pulls out another nickel.
Did you say a nickel?
Or sorry, another silver.
Well, stay in the house. Yeah, you should really stay in the house. Don't
He pulls out a paper and puts it in front of you.
look at it.
It's a contract. Next time he kidnaps me, you come after me a lot sooner.
Aww.
That's adorable.
That is adorable. I'm gonna.
He thinks that she knows how to read a contract. That's adorable.
Oh, Victor. I would actually. Adri would probably sign this. She feels
That
really
place
bad
is
about.
creepy.
Oh
Yeah.
man, don't sign nothing until you read it. What the fuck?
Well, I thought I read it because David
Yeah, but
described what it
didn't just
was.
say, "Come find me sooner." There's probably some context in there. You didn't even check under Moonlight. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Actually, you know what? I should probably, because like I work for Kavir now, so I should probably have. There's probably
His
something.
mouth falls wide open.
There's probably something in my contract where I have to check with him if I sign another contract.
It would be prudent for you to believe that because it's true. Any contract you sign with him is null and void, and you also owe me money.
So I should probably check that.
He rolls up his contract.
But no. Let me take it, and
Hand it
I'm
to you.
definitely like.
That's her way of saying no. We're going to rescue you at our leisure.
But I will. I mean, even if I don't sign it, like I'd probably still just come rescue you anyway.
Like last time.
I was trying to, like, there was a lot of stuff happening. We got back from the Ember Temple. There was that evil version of Kavir running around.
Yeah, I know. I sent you guys back to the Amber Temple.
Yeah, I know.
Or I sent you back to town.
Yeah, you picked us up. And then I had to, like, we had to fight the horsemen of Strahd, and they hit really hard. Also, I fought Strahd, and he grabbed me, which was kind of scary. But that horse,
Because I was about to pop out of his head. Like,
that horse that we rode back, that cool shadow horse, that was
Yeah.
his, and I took it, and now it's my horse.
you mean this horse?
Why you took my horse?
Sorry.
But yeah, this was Strahd's horse, and now we have it. Isn't that really cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should run through the graveyard.
Through the graveyard?
Yeah. Awesome with skeletons, you ride the horse.
What? We're not trying to scare people,
Oh.
but we should definitely like run like ride around on it sometime.
All right.
Because this definitely isn't like Adri, the teenage girl, just got her first car and wants to go joyriding. But we should probably get back to the house and check on how everyone's doing.
Can I play with the head?
Sure.
Woo! He runs back.
Adri's gotten so slack. Mom
She
never
feels
said nothing about playing with dead heads.
She feels no. She feels bad for Victor. Also, Adri's not scared of or like squeamish of anything dead.
Door gets kicked open. Woo! I'm gonna play with the head. Runs through the house.
I'm gonna go in and I'll put the horse figurine like in my pocket.
Where is the head in the house at the moment?
It should be on a serving, rotating
All right.
lazy Susan in the middle of the breakfast table.
He goes. When you finally get there, he's on the breakfast table, casting to reawaken the head. Wow. He pokes in the eyes.
Don't hurt it.
I gotta see what it can do. This is called experimentation.
Okay, don't
He pulls
damage
out a notepad and a pen.
don't damage it though.
It's not gonna remember.
Don't damage it.
All right.
Thank you.
It's ugly.
I'm gonna go check the lab for Kavir.
All right.
Once again, we want to thank you guys for listening to Freelance Heroism. We hope you're having just as much fun listening as we are playing. Visit us at facebook.com/freelanceheroism and leave us a like. If you want to see our adventures in comic form, The Professional illustrates our misadventures and more at 1d4rounds.com. And if you want to support us, consider donating. We're at patreon.com/freelance_heroism. Keep an eye out for rewards as we add them.
Our cast includes me, Dees Cassius as Master Kabir the Professional, Rachel Moore as Adri the Ducky Cleric, Jake Sipple as Chunikote the Lupine Loose Cannon, and last but not least, our DM and Dr. Midnight, David Walker.
Questions or comments? Send an email to freelanceheroismpodcast@gmail.com. And don't forget to give us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next week. In the meantime, the invoice is in the mail.
And music by me and Lichgate, my band.
Do you feel rested?
No,
Oh,
not really.
sorry.
It's okay. I feel like a bag of smashed assholes.
Oh.
Yep. Finely ground assholes taken to market and sold as a protein powder.
Ew.
It'll help you with your workout. Right?
I don't know about that.